After we've now reached the midway point for Season 3, now it's time to look at what updates should come next. Rare have said that now they've released A Pirate's Life, they want to look into bringing some updates that the community have requested and things they've wanted to release for a while. So let's look at what these could be. You guys have been clamouring for it, and this is something I would like to see, but not at the expense of a season's worth of content. I've seen many people say they'd be happy if they didn't bother with the content for a whole season to fix hit reg or loads of bugs. Firstly, this would be a good way to keep the hype going after A Pirate's Life, and also wouldn't make sense. Bug fixes can be delivered without stopping the seasonal content, it's usually two different teams working on this stuff. With that being said though, some bug fixes would be very welcome, along with a UI overhaul. If you have a load of cosmetics, it's really tough to sift through them all, and one item can override your muscle memory when equipping items. Captain Blubber suggested that we should be able to save presets for our ships, so instead of having to equip these each session, we can use say one of 3 presets. We tend to use different combos when we sail, so that would be a nice way to make loading in that bit easier. Along with this, we should be able to discard mysterious voyages from our inventory, and one of my subscribers even suggested we should be able to sell them back to a new faction, which was an idea I loved. This list could be really long and exhaustive, but I'll let you guys tell me some of the quality of life features you'd like to see in the comments. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't bring up the Captaincy update, would it? This is my most requested feature by far, and I know a lot of you want it too. I personally don't think this will be coming until next year at this point, but prove me wrong, Rare. I think it's the right time to look into adding a deeper level of customization, endgame progression, and really making your pirate legacy the forefront of your progression. I've talked about it a lot, but people should be able to own a ship, name it, and have commendations tied with using your own ship, which would be a good way to expand the endgame. Also, I'd love to see harpoon, handrail, mast, and compass customization on the ship, giving us another set of cosmetics to collect. I would even go as far as requesting interior customization as pictured in the Sea of Thieves art book to really make your ship yours. I believe HippoTC came up with an idea for a banner reveal for your ship, so when another crew sees it, they can see your ship name and maybe the captain's name. I personally think this is a great way to build notoriety amongst crews. Of course, you could always turn it off. Crew commendations is something that would reward those with loyal crews. Rewards could be crew outfits to use, and the challenges could be linked with tasks such as sailing a certain amount of miles, sinking other ships, completing world events, and handing in treasure. These tasks would require a fair amount of dedication and would not be completed quickly to really ensure you forge those bonds. And for solo owners, they should have their own commendations to work towards while sailing on their own ship, so they aren't left out. This is my second most anticipated update, but we're long overdue a refresh to Pirate Legend. Despite a few piecemeal improvements over the last few years, it's time Pirate Legends get the treatment they deserve. We have had a few cosmetic updates and a new voyage type since launch, but other than that, there's nothing really to grind for. Pirate Legend should have exclusive access to Captaincy, which is why I think this update should go hand in hand with the Captaincy update. Picture this in Season 5 or 6, that the whole update is themed around Pirate Legend. The Season Pass is stuffed with Pirate Legend cosmetics more than Season 1. Captaincy comes too, and the rumoured shores of Gold Voyage, where players are tasked with journeying there to recover a large amount of Athena loot. Moreover, we need some Pirate Legend cosmetics, as we only have 3 sets available in 3 years. Pirate Legend remains the endgame without an endgame, so please Rare, make this a priority. To top this off, I would love to see the portals used for a hideout that we can start at, be it Athena's Fortune or our own customizable hideout with vendors in it. Again, this could be another point of progression where we can store our trophies or show off our commendations. When we're ready, we can sail out of the waterfall into the Sea of Thieves with our legendary crews. A lot of people have now completed all their factions, some doing all their commendations and others completing all their achievements. I think it's time we raise the levels to 100 so the most engaged players can still progress, or add a prestige system to the game. Say when you reach max level in a faction, you can choose to prestige, unlocking a reward for doing so, where you're reset to level 1 again. Each prestige could reward you a faction themed reward, such as a weapon set, a ship set, or a clothing set. Rare could add one new set and spread it across say 5 prestiges. 1 could be the weapons, 2 could be the tools, 3 could be the clothing items, 4 could be the ship set, and 5 could be a title and some special set of vanity items. Hell, I'd even take recolors. Look at these awesome khaki and white recolors of the Ghost set that one of my subscribers sent me. Thanks Nico for showing me that. I can't really see a downside to be honest. New players will still be starting from scratch and have a load of progression in front of them, and returning players will once again be rewarded for this. This is sort of off topic, but kind of related. The season pass is really easy to complete, so should have a legendary tier that re-rolls infinitely, allowing you to earn more gold and doubloons, so you can at least keep progressing after you've finished your pass. More progression please Rare, it hurts absolutely no one and is an easy way to keep your most engaged players engaged. One of the most significant additions in Season 3 were the portals themselves. Instead of putting more strain on the server, I think it's time to use these for a true map expansion. Exploring the gorgeous Sea of the Damned in Season 3 was a highlight for me, so why not use it to expand the map? This could be a shared zone instead of a private instance, so we don't lose sight of what makes Sea of Thieves great. I think it would be a waste not to utilise this to expand the map and bring in some much requested features. Personally, I don't think this will be coming anytime soon, but while it's fresh in our minds, I think it would be good to capitalise on this. Now, I've really talked about this in depth, but A Pirate's Life really set up an exciting next chapter and I would really love to see that continue sooner rather than later. Of course, I don't think we'll get a payoff in a while. I'm thinking maybe mid next year, but we can't be leaving the story over a year like we had from March 2020 to June 2021. But with that being said, now is not the right time to release more Tall Tales. I think the interest after Tall Tales drops off quickly, so we're just returning back to the same old game. This really feels to be the case after A Pirate's Life dropped. After this, I hope Season 4 brings some new ways to play, new progression systems, or even some nice quality of life features. As much as I love Tall Tales, I've scratched that itch now, and would much prefer some regular Sea of Thieves updates. There we go, that's what I think which updates should be coming in the next few months. In the next year, I would be pretty confident we'd get all of these, apart from maybe the map expansion and the quality of life changes like presets. Tell me, how much of this stuff do you think will be coming in the next few seasons? Make sure you comment down below. And lastly, I've begun to stream on Twitch, so make sure you go follow me. I'll be streaming with my regular crew, including Captain Blubber and some fellow Sea of Thieves partners. Obsidian 6-pack giveaway was on this video here, so make sure you go enter that. And finally, thanks for watching. Please make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the content. There's loads more to come and I want you all along for the ride. Thanks again for watching and, as always, I'll see you in the next video.